Well, hello there, gamers. We are back for the live streams. It's been a hot minute. I apologize for the lack of live streams over the past week, but I have been very busy on a very special video, which is now done. It is ready to go. Oh, why is this thing so loose? Why am I so loose? Okay, I'm gonna hope this microphone doesn't come off like an hour into the stream. Anyways, how we doing, gamers? Hope y'all are excited for the April Fool's 2026 video. It is ready to go. It is pinned in the Twitch chat. But if you have missed it, it is right there. It is right there in the YouTube chat as well. Wednesday, April 1st, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 9 a.m. Pacific Time. 5 p.m. UK time, I think. 6 p.m. Central Europe time, I think. You are not going to want to miss this video. I have put a lot of work into it. It's come together surprisingly fast, mainly considering I was not streaming for 2 of the past streams. But it's going to be a great video. I have done something very, very different with this video. This is the first video I've ever made that is 100% IRL footage. It is no Minecraft footage whatsoever. It's still about Minecraft. It's still about, you know, LeonSBU and Minecraft and whatnot, but it answers a very important question, which I think a lot of people often ask about their, you know, favorite content creators or YouTubers or whatever. It's, what's their life really like? You know, a lot of people who watch the smaller content creators, especially in these more niches like Minecraft, they aspire to be content creators themselves. Maybe they stream, maybe they like to record themselves playing Minecraft or other games, maybe they like to record gaming sessions with their friends, and they want to know what it's like to be a real content creator. And I'm not trying to say anybody that's just looking to be a content creator is not doing it right or not a real content creator. There's no such thing as a real content creator, hence the quotes. But as someone who's been doing this for almost 5 years and has gained a bit of a following, you sometimes wonder what goes on in my life, what my average everyday life is like. And you will find out all about that on April 1st. Hey Amir, good to see ya. So anyways, that being said, Kita Chords, thank you so much for the 5 months. Oh my god, we got a lot of folks here. Foz and Cozy Cat on the YouTube side of things. Foz, I appreciate you being on both chats. Thank you very much. I should show you my old vlogs. I would love to see that sometime. Anathra, we could watch them at TwitchCon. That would be fun. Only if you want to, of course. But yes, the next installment of the legendary LeonSBU April Fool's series is coming out in just 2 days. The premiere is ready. Once again, if you have not left a like on the premiere and saved the premiere, do it. You're not going to want to miss it. It's a short premiere. It's only going to be about 10 minutes. It's a relatively short video, but I think you guys are going to love it. Anyways, who is here? I already said hi to CozyCat88 and Faz over on the Twitch side of things. EpicCat10 with the first on the YouTube side of things. Congratulations. Wraith Doge and Koku Black, MX Moth, Faz MC, Avita Elizabeth, M Goodrich, Just2, Joe the Banana, Tatsu Trout, Sensei Hui, Crimson1306, Okami Fan, Merple Deer, Gayfrog307, and Invalid Identification, Evil M, Wave Note, welcome in, and Kita Chords as well. Welcome in, everybody. Kita Chords, thank you for the 5 months, and M Goodrich, thank you for the 5 months as well. I really appreciate the support from both of you. Do you like the name change? I removed the numbers. I think the MC looks good on you. Yeah, it's good stuff. Let us see. We had a Vine Boom. We had a Become Game. We had a hat swap. I just put on this hat. I'm gonna go swap it already. Okay. I'm putting on another, like, relatively normal hat, though. You're not getting the weird hats until later. Give me a second. Not Jack. Good to see you. Welcome in. What up, gamers? I'm back. Okay. What are we doing today? Enough about April Fools, enough about all that nonsense. I don't know if you can see, but everything's shifted around a little bit. I had to basically tear up this entire room, this entire office room to film the April Fool's video, and you'll understand why when you see the video on Wednesday. Lilax Phantom, welcome in. I had to basically tear apart my entire office setup and put it back together all on the same day, Saturday. 6 hours of filming. I was freaking exhausted. We filmed for 6 hours on Saturday, myself and my good friend Protocol, who has been a massive help for the production of this video. 6 hours of IRL filming, outside, inside. Quicksilver Fox 85, welcome in. It's gonna be a good time. Anyways, what are we doing today? We are designing some city skyscrapers here on Skyblock Kingdoms today. We have done a lot of work to the city center. It is a pretty big city center with a bunch of modern skyscrapers and whatnot, but there is still more work to be done. We have not done a proper creative building stream in a long time now. So without further ado, welcome in. Wrong button. There we go. Hello. Oh my gosh, it's me. Hi, hello. Skibbity, I'm gonna explode. Anyways, here we are on the creative server. Gamers, we have got a lot of city skyscraper designing to do. Wraith Doge, thank you very much for the announcement as always. Right, so these two buildings were left unfinished at the end of the last creative building session way back in like February or something. I don't remember when these were built. Since then, we've of course built all the other stuff on the survival server. Myself and Nuke, of course, we've built the ice boat course. We've done a bunch of things. CFOs, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, fish jump scare. Oh no, it's coming. Oh. Just to welcome into the stream. Good to see ya. Well, what I want to do today, gamers, is I want to finish up this side of the disc. Basically, every part of the disc that's not this one building right here. This one building is done. Hello, Leol. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, my beloved Leol. And oh my gosh, hello, Nushi, and thank you so much for the raid. You guys just got the bit of the Leol there. Welcome in, Raiders. Appreciate you sending all of them lovely gamers over here, Nushi. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. What were you up to today? I'm assuming you were doing some Minecraft shenanigans. What were you up to? Fellas coming in on the raid. My name is Leon. I go by Leon69 Yeet Dab here on this wonderful purple website. And I am on the Skyblock Kingdoms SMP creative server doing some creative building designing for Spruce Kingdom. We've got these buildings that I like half built. I don't really like anymore, so I'm probably going to get rid of them. We want to finish off the design of this disc right here. So I'm open to ideas. I'm open to suggestions. Basically anything y'all want to throw at me. Nushi, thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate that. If you have to raid and run that, it's all good. But yeah, if you'd like to stick around, we're going to be doing some building today. Why am I getting text messages? There we go. Okay, never mind. Howdy Raiders, yes, welcome in, and of course we just got hit with an ad break. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna move these buildings because I don't really like them, but I also don't quite want to delete them just yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move these out of the way. These can be like a template for later if we really want to keep them. I probably won't keep them, but we'll see. I don't want to just delete stuff, because you never know when it's going to be useful. I was indeed doing Minecraft with Project V, day 2 of semi-hardcore. That sounds intense. Well, I hope you have been faring better than I would be faring in hardcore. That's for sure. I would not be faring very well, but hey, that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds awesome, and I hope you've been having a great time over there, Nushi. Let's put this little bit of tough stuff back. Where does this even go? It goes over here, I guess. Okay, it goes right there. Cool. Why is this one block missing? Whatever. Okay, we have an empty spot here. We have a half a disc. Guys, gamers, what goes here? Z-Tech, welcome in. Good to see you, as always. What goes here? We have an empty half a disc. We have the cool tough underneath here. I usually tell people I'm a huge noob, however, I'm secretly pretty good at it, but don't tell anyone. Ooh, okay, well, your secret is safe with me. Sounds good, sounds good. What do we put in the spot right here? I want Building's Pet Shop. Okay, let's talk building designs. I would love to fit more than 2 buildings in here. Cake shop. Miss Maury, welcome in on the Twitch side of things. Great to see you. Layer 4 out of 81 of my survival build. No way. That's intense. Right. So I want more than 2 buildings, right? Like this building and this building both take up an entire quarter to themselves. And similar over here, we have this entire quarter of empty space. And YouTube. Hello, Miss Mori. Good to see you. Yeah. Did I already build a penguin stuffed toy shop? I did not. I did not. However, I have a better spot in mind for like small shops. I want to... Some sort of failing bakery? Why is the bakery failing, Cozy Cat? What's wrong with the bakery? I want to take my disc and fill this with little shops and cafes and like smaller, more like brownstone, like apartment style buildings and all that, like mixed use buildings. I want to make these like big boy skyscrapers, but I don't want them to be too wide. I want to fit more than 2 in here. So, not entirely sure how we're going to do that yet. Eiffel Tower, non-cubed tower. Yeah, I do want to mess around with shapes, right? I really want to mess around with some cool shapes. But I'm not exactly sure how just yet. I'm thinking the easiest thing to do in situations like this is to just start messing around with the Axiom shape tool and just see what happens. They just need more money, I see. Ad break is over in 5 seconds, by the way, so anybody that was over on the YouTube side of things, I was looking to dodge the ads, welcome back. Gamers Vex, good to see you. Thank you for your pebbles. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to start throwing down some shapes. You know, sometimes you just have to start making stuff, and that is completely okay. Lapis IL, welcome in. Good to see you. Nushi as well, thank you for your pebbles. I know I was already chatting to you, but great to see you anyways. If we make this like a large boy, try some bold curves or angles in moderation. Yes, not a bad idea. Definitely not a bad idea. I'm thinking also about like the shape of this roadway here. It's very flat. It cuts across the side. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, you know, it'd be a lot of fun. Sky bridge going over between 2 buildings. Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so we have like corporate business building 1 and corporate business building 2, and they have a sky bridge connecting the 2 of them. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe a CIA penguin gets some Leo lore. What does Leo have to do with the CIA? I'm confused. Okay, but yes, we make 2 big box. Let's make this like not 13. Let's make that like 15. I'm thinking we have like a little something something over here. I'm not sure what, but I kind of want to like really push this up against the edge. Maybe have it back a block. So this way it's there and there. Okay. Sure. Sky bridge between 2 buildings in the sky on a skyblock island. That might not be enough sky. Yeah, good point. Good point. 2 corporate business buildings. Never forget. Yeah, I want to do corporate business buildings somewhere. Like, hold on. Let me just make this a little taller, just so we can get a better idea of what this is actually going to look like. I want to do Skybridge. I really, really want to do Skybridge. Because it would be cool. As you're racing down on the Sproadway, I want you to go through like a small little covered section. That would be super sick, wouldn't it? That would be incredibly sick. So, let's just do cube, and then I'm thinking that's the midpoint. That's the midpoint of this. We're just messing around with shapes. And it's times like this where I would love input from everybody that's here in the stream chat. We got quite a lot of folks here in the stream chat today. I appreciate everybody being here over on the Twitch side of things. So yeah, please do throw suggestions at me. I always appreciate it. This, I want to maybe add a little bit more, like, I don't know what it's... I want to add a little bit more variety. I have no brain today. Fair enough, Z-Tech. No worries. I want to add a little bit more variety to this. I also maybe want to reuse one of these corporate shapes, corporate buildings, because I do like this shape. This shape is pretty neat. I just want to make it a little bit smaller. For example, if we were to just take this wall and just push it back to here. Get rid of this. We could cut down on some size here. This building is nice, but it's a little bit too large. Google Staple Street Skybridge. Okay, I will check that out in a little bit, or maybe after stream. I'm not sure yet, but I'll check that out at some point. Like, if we were to just make that a tad bit smaller. By the way, in case anybody's wondering, I did buy out Acacia Kingdom's concrete shop again. Specifically the white concrete, of course. But yeah, if we had something like this... I don't know what's going on here, though. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I see what's supposed to go there. Alvizan, good to see you. Welcome into the stream. Appreciate you being here. Welcome on into skyscraper designing. So I love the idea of this rounded window here. I think this looks really neat. However, I'm gonna actually push it over by one, like that, like so, or by 2, I guess I should say. Want that to be a little more symmetrical over there. And then this, we can put something down here, but I'm not sure what do we put down here? If we what if we were to like cut in a little bit here? 1, 2, 3, 4. The curved window is very cool. Yeah, I do like this little design a lot. I still want to use the curved window. I'm glad you like it. If we were to kind of butt in a little bit here, maybe we go one more out. And this were to come in a little bit, right? Vex with the 5 stream streak. Thank you very much for your support. You can hang a building that has a very shallow angle overhang the ice bridge, or a Doofenshmirtz style overhang. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Albie, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Like, this could fit really nicely in one of these corners somewhere. Let me think. We still have this awkward little gash here. What about something that's completely glass, like classic office building? Yeah, I would love to use a lot of like tinted glass or black glass somewhere. I just don't really know how to do that design well. Oh, you know who's done it well? Jungle Kingdom's done it well. We can take a page out of what Legs and Mig have done and do a little something like this. You know, we maybe not so much the curves. Spruce Kingdom is a very angular kingdom, ignoring the discs. The discs are round, but the buildings themselves are very square. Lots of angles, lots of right angles. The Sproadways are obviously basically all right angles, minus bits of the track and like that stuff over there. The Sproadway in the kingdom is all right angles for the most part, so excuse me. So I want to do something more like that. Yeah, so what if we... first of all, I want to try messing around with... Yeah, I've got fast place on, which means I can do this. I can place blocks... Whoop! I can place blocks very fast. I can just do this. Whoop, 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 whoop. I can just go sicko mode on them blocks. Simmel, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Great to see you. Welcome into the stream. So then, this were to come around like so... Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe not cyan terracotta here. Sorry, cyan terracotta here. There we go. Christy, welcome in. Thank you for your pebbles. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Now we bring in the black stained glass, and this is tucked in by a layer. And we can do maybe like double layer of this. Good morning. Good to see you. If we do... Actually, maybe we do triple layer of glass here. This way... Yeah, if we just stack that design up a couple times, I think that's actually pretty neat. And then we just take, we don't move, we clone. Right, we take that same sort of design motif that you see over on Jungle Kingdom and in a lot of these modern style buildings, right? I think that looks pretty good. However, I'm actually, I've got a better idea. Let's take this whole ribbed thing and move it up by 1, like this. Fauna, running away. Welcome in. Great to see you as always. Appreciate you being here. So yeah, we've got this cool little design motif here now. I think this looks pretty good. If we were to take, like, something slightly darker, like gray concrete. Hi. Maybe add one of those buildings where there are apartments on top of shops that are a bit older style, but you have to modernize it. We actually have a lot of that same design over here. So in urban design, that's what's called a mixed-use building, as in it's not entirely commercial, it's not entirely residential. You'll often see that in older apartment buildings, like you said, Epicat, but you can see we don't actually have anything in them yet, of course, but we have 3 right here, this green one, this mangrove and acacia one, and then the sandstone one over here. These are meant to have storefronts down at the bottom, and then all these units up here are smaller residential units. So... I want these to mainly be office buildings, but we'll see. We'll see how the cookie crumbles. Yeah, that all being said, I want to actually put stuff in these at some point later in the season. You know, once we've got all, like, the buildings all have to be in. And once all the big shapes are in, then you come in with the fine-tooth comb and do all the decorative bits and whatnot. But anyways, with that, I like that gray concrete here. Oh, the market is so cool. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's going to be a cool little area. It's going to have those, like, these markets are going to be, like, not really exposed to very much light because they're on the ground floor under the roadways. We can have, like, street vendors. We could do, like, the food trucks are already done in the industrial district. We could do little, like, food peddlers and, like, you know, the taco stand and whatnot. I actually might ask if Acacia Kingdom can build a little taco stand in Spruce Kingdom somewhere. I think that would be really cute. Anyways, I like this. It reminds me of a Lego Star Wars mini kit, which still has the best noise I've ever heard. The mini kit collection noise is still the best noise that was ever been produced by humanity. Quick off-topic question. Do you have any advice for starting streamers? Ooh, I'm gonna be completely honest, and this goes for anybody that is looking to get into content creation, streaming, etc. I'm talking specifically on the streaming side of things. You gotta just lock in. That's really the only advice I can give. I got very lucky that I started streaming after several years of making YouTube videos, and it's not necessarily just making YouTube videos that makes you a good streamer, because I think that almost every streamer can be a good YouTuber, not necessarily the other way around. What my main advantage was, I had made enough YouTube videos and made a name for myself enough in the scene where I knew there would be a few people that would be wanting to watch my streams. I had met other creators that are much more experienced streamers than me, and I learned a lot of things from them. So by the time I started streaming, I already knew people like Viking or Nuke or Avid, these people who are like really refined streamers who've been doing it for a lot longer than I have, and I can watch what they do and ask them questions because I'm, you know, already friends with them. And then on the other hand, because I have a YouTube audience, it's a little bit of it is carried over to Twitch. So if you're just starting as a streamer, unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of advice for you because I got off very easy. I got off very, very easy starting streaming, already having a following on a different platform. I would say a great person to ask that question to, Cozy Cat, is Viking. He's actually live right now if you would like to try and ask him over on twitch.tv/VikingPilot. Vintage would also be a great person to ask as well, but I know that Viking has been streaming for like 6 or 7 years. So he's got a lot more experience under his belt, and he's done a lot more of it as like just starting out right at the beginning. So my best advice for how to start streaming is to go ask Viking how to start streaming. Also, if someone could please clip that, that would be great. I would love to send that to him. So someone please clip that where it ends at Ask Viking. Because it's true. My best advice is to go ask Viking how to start streaming. Anyways, let's continue with the building. This looks cool. Viking is live. Yes, Viking streams 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern on weekdays. And today is a weekday. So yeah, he that's why he would often raid me every now and again, is because he ends his stream an hour after I go live on Monday and Thursday. Anyways, enough about Viking. Viking's great. Go watch his streams. Anyway, but beyond that, let's get back into figuring this whole situation out. I still love these things right here. I don't know how to clip on Twitch. Somebody will do it. Somebody clip. Don't make Miss Mori have to figure it out herself. Just somebody do it. Right. Anyways, as we know, gamers, from the ice building streams, we have so much packed ice that we can just use a lot of it. Mayjem, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. And M. Goodrich, thank you for the lurk. Mayjem, great to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling very skibbity tonight. What do we put here? What if we did like a... not quartz. What if we did like a thing of quartz slabs here? Birds of a feather, welcome in. Thank you for your pebbles, everybody. Great to see ya. Hope everybody's been having a good Monday. Everybody that's just coming in now or coming in with the raid, how's your Monday been so far? Things have been pretty good over here. It's been a busy few days because the April Fool's video has been taking up a lot of my time, but I did just finish it. So I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited to show that off to everybody here. Once again, Wednesday, April 1st, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Live premiere on my main YouTube channel, LeonSBU. I'll see you there. So if we just kind of go ahead and have to head off, it's pretty late over here. Have a great stream, Leon. Hey, no worries, Nishi. Thank you once again so much for the raid. Good luck with your hardcore stuff. And I will see you in the future, hopefully. Right. So now we have this little bit right here. What if we just did... No, we want to do concrete, right? What if we did something funny? Give me a second. What if I... So we have, because of the slab here, we have a 1/2 slab. We have a half a block gap for that ice to shine through, and that's fine. That's completely fine. What I'm wondering is, can I think I just do this. Yeah. Bring that over. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this same pattern. Actually, why am I can just clone. I can just do this. We have technology. Oh, my Monday was good. I got a helmet that fits over my glasses so I can do combat archery in the SCA festival next week. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Does SCA stand for Skibbity Chungus Association? I'll be here all night, folks. I'll be here all night. But regardless, I'm very glad that the Skibbity Chungus Association has an combat archery division, and I wish you best of luck. That is extremely sick. Right, okay, let's get this up here. So I'm thinking we did a half block gap here. Now we do a full block gap, just typical alternating the ice and the concrete. And then now what if I do a 1.5 block gap? So Leon, why are you watching that website? I thought you were family friendly. Oh, you're talking about the April Fool's video. I didn't say I was watching anything on that website. That screenshot does not imply that I'm consuming content on that website. Am I creating content for that website? Well, that's a different question entirely. That's a different question entirely. Okay, testing out my theory. If I do a thing of quartz around the side. Okay, so now we have half, whole, and then 1.5, and that kind of looks really bad. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. Okay, we tried. Now we know. You have to watch it to create it. Not if I close my eyes. I'm back. He gave me homework. Oh, nice. Okay, I am glad he responded to you. You never know. When you ask a question that requires like a more in-depth discussion, you never know if somebody's going to respond. I'm very glad Viking responded, though. Maybe go back to half. Yeah, I'm thinking you're right. I'm thinking we do another half here to make it more symmetrical. Tatsu Trev, that's a really good idea. I like that a lot. I think that's going to be smart. I won't be able to put end rods on these half slab sections, which is going to be a bit of a shame, but I think that's okay. Yeah, what is the homework, Cozy Cat, if you don't mind me asking? I'm very curious what Viking said, because every time Viking talks about streaming, I'm also taking notes as well. Like, I don't consider myself a bad streamer or anything, but Viking's got the experience that I don't. So, you know, I gotta sit down and listen. I think somebody redeemed Become Geen earlier, and I just didn't. So I'm just gonna give you a free Geen anyways. Straight up Geening it right now. Asymmetry doesn't seem to fit Spruce Kingdom. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. The other motif I want to steal, which I love. I love Trisha Rose. Hello, welcome in. I love this motif right here with the diagonal bits. I need the ice as well. Trisha Rose, great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Appreciate you being here as always. Oh man, we are working on buildings today. doing some creative building designing for the remainder of the Spruce Kingdom buildings. I haven't been here in a while. This is so surprising. To be fair enough, I haven't streamed in a while either. I have been extremely busy finishing the 2026 April Fool's video. So I just have not streamed on my typical fun day. Thursday or Sunday is what I'm trying to say. As you can see, I've also forgotten how to speak English. He said to watch a couple of videos he made about a couple years ago because they still hold up. Oh, yes, Viking had a really cool tutorial, a cool series of tutorials, I should say, on how to become a Minecraft YouTuber and or streamer. And I believe those are some of the most viewed videos on his channel, so definitely worth a look. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so this goes out like this. Like, I love this. I love the way this looks. It's so cool. It's so freaking poggers and skibbity, am I right? Am I right, gamers? Am I right, gamers? But what? I think I cloned a spider by accident. Okay, we put white concrete in here. Very modern style. Absolutely not the Ram Ranch. That wasn't Ram Ranch. Ram Ranch is different. But yes, modern buildings indeed. Bab888, welcome in. Great to see you. He literally said type in Viking Pilot and sort by most popular. Yeah, you know what? That works. That'll do it. So this has to be one block smaller. There's a piece of string there. That's funny. See, this is 2 blocks. I think I want the smallest to be 2 blocks. Yeah, we're just going to have to make that smaller. This song sounds a little familiar. This is the wonderful Musical. Shout out Musi. This is Look Both Ways by Musi. If you've listened to any of Musi's music, you've probably heard this before too. I threw a few Musi songs on my stream playlist a little while ago. And I don't regret it, because she's great, and her music is great too. Okay, last thing up here. I like this little asymmetry bit here. I think that, the more I look at it, the more I think it looks weird. Called it Recognize the Voice. Nice. I think I do still want another thing of slabs here, TBH. Yeah, there we go. I miss Musi and everyone from the fishing event. Yeah, the fishing event was awesome. Gotta make sure that is a staple in future seasons as well. Definitely got to do more of that in the future seasons. Anyways, if we just continue the same pattern. I know it's a little more boring this way, but if we just continue the same pattern. I gotta get better at this fast place axiom thing, because I am messing up like everything. Okay. That's good. That's good. Pat the Leon. I will, in fact, get patted. Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate that. Spider of torture and agony macro reel. Right. So, how do we cap off this building? Some stair motifs? Maybe. Maybe. These bottom sections are still very bland, as is this back section. We'll fix that later. There is supposed to be a sky bridge here. Can't forget the sky bridge. That's probably going to go like, what is that, 4? If that goes in here somewhere, maybe like there. We could do a sky bridge there that goes over to this side. I should probably make this stone, because I don't want to have to do all this. All this is smooth stone. I don't know why I made all this smooth stone. It's not supposed to be smooth stone. We're just going to get rid of that. We added this last time we were here on the creative server, and I don't know why. Because I want to put buildings here. I don't want to just have an empty field of smooth stone. So we're just going to come through here and pave over all of that. Just like how they paved Paradise and put up a parking lot. Am I right, gamers? Like satellite dishes on roofs of modern buildings. Maybe. We've got the Spradio towers, but those are distinctly less modern than the skyscrapers we're trying to build here. That's a hot maybe for me. Anyways, we've got this empty section. We've got this building. We've got that building. These two buildings look like they fit together. So I feel like it's only natural to try and skybridge the two of them. So if I were to move this, take this and just kind of move it on over there. If it were to be this side. That's now too close to that, though. This is tricky. This building doesn't really have a good side to attach the sky bridge to. We might need to change up this design a little bit then. We've got this kind of L-shaped looking building here, which is cool. We have to do something about the blandness of these back sides, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Actually, I guess what we could do real fast is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be like they're receiving this radio signals. That's true. That's true. Yeah, once again, solid maybe. I have to mess around with it. Ad break in a minute. Everybody on Twitch, ad break in a minute. Don't forget to check me out on YouTube. Disk space a bit limiting for corporate buildings. Yeah, they do kind of really touch the corners there. Well, what can you do? It'd be like that. So we got this whole space. We got this whole building. Maybe I put something different here. Maybe I just do a different design of building, because with the way this is right now, it would fit perfectly right next to this other building. We leave like a 1-block gap or like a 2-block gap for something tiny. But if we were to just put this right here, it would fit so well. So I'm thinking we just put this here. Squish it back a little bit, squish it over. Yeah, I kind of like the 1-block gap. That's super tight. Yeah, okay, that's good, that's good. Similar heights as well. Like, if we were to put that there, that's kind of cool looking, you know? I like the snow here, but it does kind of need the glass as well. If I just kind of, whoop. I just kind of put the glass there. How does that look? That looks all right. I think I'll vibe with that. For small details, maybe security cameras in this area. That's a good idea. I have not really done enough with security cameras as a concept. Okay, so that works really nicely. The back, this looks really cool. Thank you. Yeah, no, these look pretty good so far. I want to add more of these snow designs to this building, but I'm not exactly sure where. I guess back here is the logical conclusion. Oh, I've got so much blank real estate back here, guys. Oh, man. Let me try and clone this, actually. I want to try putting this here. Hi, spider. If I were to, like, do that. See, that's cool looking. Billboards, yes. I was just thinking billboards. Let me just cover this up first. Spider, you gotta get out of here, man. You gotta get out of here. This is not good. Listen, buddy, this is not good for either of us. I'm sorry, buddy. You just gotta. That was not good for either of us. I had to get out of that, you know? I think that looks okay. What if this was flipped upside down? Give me a second, gamers. If I just did that. Ooh, is that better? Yeah, that's better. I like that more. Okay, I like that. That's cool. Spider, this is not good for your health or my PR. So true. So true. So once again, Skybridge gonna go here. Tell you what, because this kind of messes with the Skybridge. Let's just go ahead and fill this whole thing in. I have an insta-kill sword in my creative inventory, usually for mobs. I should start doing that, shouldn't I? That would be smart, wouldn't it, Z-Tech? Okay, there we go. Excellent, excellent. Fire escape is low-key a great idea. Yeah, fire escapes, trust me, I always want to do more fire escapes. Don't get me wrong. You remember the bank district? The bank district had a fire escape right here, and then it sort of had another fire escape over here, and then where was it? One of Nuke's buildings. This blue, I'm weird in third person. This blue one has like a fire escape as well. The fire escape vibe doesn't always work on these super modern buildings. I want to find a way. I think we could put a fire escape like here. I think we could put a fire escape here. We just have to get the vibes right. And by get the vibes right, I mean, look at the kinds of trapdoors we have and find one that would actually work well with the modern setting. I don't want to use the brown ones like spruce or oak or doke because they don't really feel modern enough. Copper is a maybe. Iron you can't really work with very well for the different kinds of trapdoor angles you would need. So that leaves pale oak. Okay, I'm just gonna put some stuff here as a reminder. We're gonna do fire escape there in just a little bit. I'm still on 121.10. Yes, we are on 121.10. That's what SBK is on. Oh, right. I wanted to do the snow motifs on this building. Where do I put the snow? I mean, I could just put like... So how do we do it on these other buildings? This one's got it just kind of in this cool little pattern. Okay. And this one similarly is just kind of got it in these like cool arcs and shapes. Okay. If we did something like... Maybe that? Nah. It looks like a line chart, which is very corporate, which is kind of what I'm going for. But I'm not sure if that's the vibe. Also, let us cool it with the 9/11 jokes. That is not appropriate for stream. I will not be entertaining that. There we go. We bring these up a little bit. If we add the glass on these, let's see how this actually looks. What if these came up by 3? What if it was a little more dramatic? Oh, that's 4. 3, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. You're all good, Z-Tech. There we go. Not that. Maybe this doesn't really make sense because there isn't a... Right? Like, I could potentially do something here. But that doesn't really make sense because there isn't anything... I don't know why I'd make a little angle here. It just feels a little weird. I'm kind of talking to myself here, so bear with me, gamers. But if I just... do this, right? If I want to kind of, I like this swoop idea, but the building itself needs to, there needs to be a reason for, yeah, okay, that doesn't, I don't like that. That feels too weird. More corporation for the corporative building. Yeah, we got to make it look corporate. That's the whole vibe we're going. Ooh, we got a bit of a mob farm here. Balcony, yeah, balcony somewhere perhaps. Once again, we're taught, this is like big, like 1990s or like 1980s corporate building energy, so maybe that slope. I think that's kind of neat. Well, it gets a little too close here, though. What if we just brought it all down by a block? Get rid of those. Okay, that looks better. That looks better. Maybe I put these back? Hi, Avid. Then I don't like how this continues to go down. Wrong skin. Oh, he's in his default skin. Yeah, that checks out. Last season I had like 87 skins for chorus fruit. Oh, he's gone. The phases of... I will save that message because I still want to say that. He just dipped to change his skin. Okay. Oh, there he is. I feel like it's something similar for you right now. Yeah, yeah, Avid knows what's up. Definitely. That sounds about right. I can't get this shape right. Why can't I get this freaking shape right? There we go. No, that just looks weird. Okay, you know what? Scratch that. There we go. Okay, we've done it, gamers. We've done it. Oh, wait, no, we haven't done it. I just thought of another cool thing. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop? What? What is bro doing? I still believe that if Leon or Devin gets assimilated, the brain rot or cryptid like nature would harm Massey. Yeah, probably. Probably. What a big wardrobe. Chair? Oh god, it's a chair now. Why did you have to say that? If that's a chair, this is a Lego Star Wars mini kit, and that I approve of. Oh hey, speaking of Avid. Right, okay, leave hole for Skybridge. That building's looking pretty nice. I like this. We're gonna leave this pretty blank because we were gonna have funny fire escape and maybe also billboard here. Forest, yeah, that's what it was. And then we could do the other, so we could do more of this here. Chair. We've created chair. Chat, we've done it. We've made a chair. Oh, but this building is the wrong proportions. The Creator, hello, welcome in. Appreciate you being here as always. And thank you for your pebbles. Right. New Minecraft update added chairs. They would never. They would absolutely never. Queen Tovine, welcome in. I'm streaming again. Would you look at that? Took a little bit of time off for the April Fool's video, but I am back at it. Welcome in. Great to see you as always. Don't forget, guys, everybody coming in now. Don't forget, April 1st, Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Very important video premiere going live on my channel. I expect all of you to be there. It is going to be a very, very important video, and I want all of you to bear witness to it. So this is a bit of a problem. This stretch of building is even. So I would have to take these three and scooch them over. I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think it's going to look really weird. Tomorrow. Is that tomorrow for you? I guess it's tomorrow for you. I'll watch it when I wake up. Premieres at 3 a.m. Fair enough. If it's at 3 a.m., do not stay up for the premiere. Go to sleep. But if you're awake, I'll see you there. So that doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. Super deep crazy Bannerfall lore Tuesday, then LeonSBU April Fool's Day video, and the next day the Whiplash. Yeah, we're all about Whiplash here on the LeonSBU live streams. I need a whip crack sound effect for my soundboard. Oh, the soundboard makes an appearance in the April Fool's video, by the way. The soundboard has a starring role in that video, and by that I mean like the physical soundboard. I don't know. I can't show you it on camera without disconnecting it, but you'll see it tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Wednesday. Sounds exciting. Not an April Fool's joke, is it? Well, I guess I should properly explain this for everybody who's relatively new, maybe has not been around long enough to see the previous April Fool's video from 2025. What if the Joker was a soundboard? Thank you. I do April Fool's videos a little bit differently than a lot of other creators. Now, obviously, as we all know, April Fool's Day is the day of pranks and tricking people and you know, making people believe something that isn't true, right? And a lot of people will do, like, maybe they'll say something really out of character, or they'll express an opinion that really just doesn't feel right for them. That's all great, but I don't want to trick you guys. Not only do I not really care for tricking people, I'm not the biggest fan of being tricked myself. So, but what I do like to do is I really like to make weird videos. I don't necessarily like to trick people or to be tricked, but I really like to make weird, stupid, avant-garde, experimental, dumb videos where I just commit to a bit that I've just been sitting in my head for like a year or 6 months, and I'm like, wow, this video is really stupid and awful and dumb and degenerate sometimes, but I would love to make it. But these videos are not something that I'm gonna like put out all the time, because these are like, most people aren't going to get it. You know, it's a thing for my core audience. It's a thing for like a niche section of my audience. Like, it's not like a build challenge video that has like mass appeal, you know? It's like, this is not the kind of thing that's good for your channel algorithmically, but I don't care. It's funny, and I'm going to commit to it fully for the April Fool's Day special. So basically, once a year, you get from me a very high effort, you know the word, post. A very, very high effort beep post in video form. So that is exactly what you're going to get on Wednesday. It is a very, very high effort SH post that took me over 6 hours to film in real life, 100% IRL footage. Why do I have a feeling it's going to relate to what the SBU and LeonSBU stands for? Well, the creature, you can watch last year's April Fool's video to learn what SBU actually stands for. ! SBU in the Twitch chat or YouTube chat to find a link to that video. Anyways, you can glean a little bit of what the video is about by going to the actual video page and reading the title. Like, I'm not hiding what the video is about. I may have seen that 2 or 50 times. Well, the humor in this one is a lot more like grounded. It's not really a lot as like stupid as last year's video, but last year's video is almost entirely done in Minecraft, where I can do a lot more stuff. You know, I can't be homeless on the street because I ate cement in real life, but I could do that in Minecraft. I can't go to a Christian college and meet Olm in real life, at least not without a lot of effort, but I can in Minecraft really easily. So because of that, it's a little more restrained in its ambitions, but I think it's still really good. 6 hours, yes. On Saturday, my good friend Protocol came by to help me with filming on Saturday at 12 p.m. and we wrapped up just after 6 p.m. Thank you for the 55 stream streak, totally seal. Anyways, let's get back to the building. Enough gushing about April Fools. We'll get there when we get there. I think this whole section needs to move in by 1. I think it wasn't looking right because it was not inset. Sensational bugler. Ooh, I'm straight up bugling right now, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, oh, I forgot. Thank you. Still face cam. Thank you. Thank you, gamers. Thank you, gamers. Straight up bugling it, if you know what I'm saying. Haha, I said that joke twice. Right. Speaking of Avid Music, dang, this thing is on shuffle. We just got 2 of his in a row. I guess my Apple Music really likes Avid today. About to call you another streamer. Which streamer would I have been? Oh no, I'm gonna miss it. I have therapy at this time. Ah, well, hey, no worries. The video will always be there. I love when people attend the premieres because I love nothing more than to see people's live reactions. But obviously, if you got live stuff going on, you got live stuff going on. 6-hour fish gaming Wednesday pump it up video. I wish. I haven't been in a minute. I gotta go back. I gotta go game some more. We never finished the top of this tower. Do I just be boring and just put more concrete on it? I think I just be boring and put more concrete on it like that. And then on the inside here, we just, I don't know, skibbity all over your mom's doorstep. Swimming pool roof? Oh, man. You could just build it all the way up to build limit. So true. So true. Then you don't have to make a roof. I still have to make a roof, though. This one needs a roof as well. We'll get there. We'll get there. I want to do the sky bridge. That's what I want to do. I also want to low-key put a little bit of, like, weathering on these. I don't know. I feel like for these big concrete blocks, I want to do a little, like, if I take bone blocks, have more of a yellowish tint to them, especially where the dark and gritty Sprodway meets the clean and modern buildings. I'm wondering if I could, like, not like that. Okay, replace mode is not going to be my friend today, I guess. I wonder if I could, like, do a little bit of wear, do a little bit of staining, you know, a little bit of, like, off-whiteness here. If I did a little bit of that, maybe it would be good for weather texturing bone blocks and diorite. Diorite's going to be a little too messy because I don't want this to necessarily get, like, grainy too much. I want it to get yellow, especially if we were to take something like sandstone and really put it in the corners. That's going to look a lot more weathered than the bone blocks. If we were to do something like that, right? Now, the snow, of course, is still bright white, but what if I put in something slightly darker, like white concrete powder, maybe? That actually, okay, I wasn't expecting that to look good, but that looks pretty good. Polish, okay, so here's the thing. Regular diorite is too messy. Polished diorite has that square embossing around it. Right? Has that square embossing around it when you stack them, and I think that would look odd when all these other ones don't have any of that square embossing around it. But yeah, if we just continue this pattern of weathering this, especially down here. Oh, you know what we can do? Ooh, this gets a little brutalist. I don't know. Just to inform my Aussie friend who just woke up that it's not my birthday. Hey, happy birthday in the future, Miss Mori. Yeah, no, polished diorite would be good if it wasn't for the embossing. And regular diorite is just going to be like that. This doesn't make it more yellow. It makes it more, like, noisy. But yeah, like down here, this could be pretty good, maybe. And the bone blocks and the white concrete, they don't blend together as well with without shaders, but with my shaders, they blend together really nicely. So I'm thinking I could use quite a lot of this stuff. Right, we could do quite a lot of this. I still love how under the bridges look. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? The Sprodway is sick. What can I say? I can't unsee the A in the corner. What A in the corner? Was it in here? I might have just deleted it. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so we do a little bit of weathering around here. I have to run this by Nuke, of course, and make sure Nuke's okay with it. But you guys know how I like my grime in my cities. You guys know I'm a big fan of grime. I'm just a grimy little penguin. What can I say? What can I say? I'm just a grimy little pig. I'm just a grimy little penguin. I'm just a grimy little penguin. I'm just a grimy little pig. Yeah. You guys know what's up. Good timing on that. Okay. This is 3 blocks. We don't need this to be 3 blocks wide. Okay. Extrude. Bam. Get out of here. Just a bug of a penguin. Good morning.
Ohio, Riz, Skibbity, La Boo Boo, 6-7.
Great to see you, Firefly. How you doing? I haven't streamed in a week. I forgot how to do this, but good to see you. Welcome in, regardless. Hope you're doing well. Laboo 6-7. Could also add some glow like it towards the top of water when hit it and people can't clean it. True. I want to hold that thought, Epic Cat. We will be adding stuff on the back later that reflects the sort of like water damage vibe you're going for. I forget I can't use replace mode on the bone blocks. It's very annoying. Oh ho 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 hi oh skid boo 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 boo. Real. Yeah, so unfortunately I think this looks a lot better with shaders. So I think people that come over here without shaders on will be like, why did you do that? But they will just have to cope. Give me a sec, guys. What if the Joker guys, what if the Joker was a Labubu? What song is playing? Hold on a minute. Apparently I've got this rock song in my playlist. Okay. Good evening, Sigma! Good to see you, Shauna. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Monday or Tuesday or whatever day of the week is for you. Shauna, the April Fool's video is done! The April Fool's video is done. Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Be there or be square. It is very imperative that I get as many people as possible to watch this video live with me. I spent 6 hours filming this video and even longer editing it. It is going to be good. It is going to be awesome. You guys are going to love it. Be there. You know you want to. I normally don't shill for my premieres this hard, but for the April Fool's video, it matters. The Pie Pie soundbite is everything I want for my birthday. Miss Mori, would you like me to send it to you? I could put it in my Discord. Would that be a birthday present? I cannot wait to see what you've gotten up to. Pie, you gotta be there as well! The April Fool's video is great. So I was telling my chat this earlier. This has been 100% filmed in real life. This is the first video I've ever made that does not contain any recorded Minecraft footage. Which is a big deal for me, because I make Minecraft videos. I don't film in real life. That's weird. But 6 hours and a one-person camera crew later, here we are. It's ready to go. Like last year's April Fool's video, !SBU, if you haven't seen it, one of the greatest videos I've ever made. Last year's April Fool's video had some IRL. Leon, Control C the bone. Oh, thank you, Epic Cat. What was I saying? Last year's April Fool's video had some IRL footage, but not a whole lot. Epic Cat, this is amazing. Thank you so much. This year's April Fool's video is entirely IRL footage, which means you already know we got up to some silly shenanigans. You already know we got up to some silly shenanigans. Gonna make it my alarm. Okay, I got you. I will drop it in my... If someone can please remind me, if someone could please ping me like 2 minutes after stream ends to add the, what's it called? The Pie Pie Brain Rot clip in my Discord, I will post it there. You just have to ping me. Thank you. Yeah, this has made my life a lot easier. Thank you, Epic Cat. I appreciate that. So we got a little bit of that griminess going on here. Not a whole lot, you know, just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's enough. It's enough to get the point across that we're all gross and grimy around here. Ohio. Is that what Santa says when he flies over Ohio on Christmas Eve? Oh ho 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 ho, Ohio. Hey guys, what if the Joker was a Labubu? What if I explode? What if you explode? What if you explode? What if you just do this? What if you just do that in real life? Yeah, that's what Santa says when he flies over Ohio on Christmas Eve. The Ohio kids don't get presents though because they've all been naughty. By virtue of being physically located in Ohio, you get put on Santa's naughty list. He actually told me this, so I know it's true. You scare me in the best way possible. Alright, do a little bit of this. I want to make this little opening section real gross and grimy. We'll save most of this detailing work for after we get the fire escape in. But yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, we could also throw in little bits of sand. Ad break starting in a minute. For anybody that wants to skip the ads, check me out on YouTube over on my second channel. It's linked right there in the Twitch chat. For the larger sections of the sandstone, we can throw in little bits of sand as well. Just for the sake of... Nah, let's not do that. For the sake of just a little bit of texture variety. Okay. Gross griminess has been added. Very cool. I kind of want to do a little stripe here, but I don't necessarily know what. I want to put something here. This area feels a little blank. Can confirm I've lived in Ohio. Santa comes by to personally tell us we're not Sigma enough. Yeah, that checks out. Endstone. Oh man, I think Endstone might be a little bit too geen. Yeah, Endstone's a little too geen. Unfortunately, it's got a trust me when I say I know my Endstone. I'm very familiar with it, and I don't know why the waste that makes me do the wastes voice meant for the stripe. Oh, I see. Maybe we haven't actually decided what this building is yet. I was thinking cheese. Very compressed Texas says skibbity. We could have some text here. That's true. I don't know if that really fits the vibe of a modern building, though. I don't really know if that fits the vibe of the modern building. We've got all these muted colors, right? Oh, you know what we could do? We could do some sort of motif. Some sort of sprucey motif. We haven't made these buildings look sprucey enough. So what if we did take like some, we don't have any here, but like stripped spruce log and just threw that in there? I keep clipping into the town hall. If we were to like do that. I think that looks nice. It's just a question of what else do I put here other than just spruce for the sake of spruce, right? I think that's genuinely really cool looking. This I'm not sold on, admittedly. What if... Not that! What if I got rid of these two middle ones? Diagonal lines of signs. Sweetberry motif. Sweetberry. Wait, yes. Sweetberry pixel art. Wait. Can we do... That's a good idea. Sweetberry pixel art. That is so smart. What if we did a little Sweetberry logo on the side of this building? I don't know what it has to do with Sweetberries necessarily, but we have not done enough stuff with Sweetberries this season. Sweetberries were originally going to be a much larger part of my season, but they got relegated to basically having no importance at all. And I'm fine with that, but now is the time to bring them in and let the Sweetberries shine. I'm going to go ahead and remove these as well. I want to create some Sweetberry pixel art. Now, I'm not a pixel artist, So you guys are going to have to help me out on how to make a sweetberry design that's not terrible. Sweetberry stalks. Ooh. Okay, hold on. First of all, red. We need a block that is a dark enough red. Darth Rick 15, welcome in. Thank you for the vine boom. Good to see you as always. This is a pretty dark red, especially towards the bottom, right? So what if we did like red concrete in the middle and then like mangrove? Or maybe red terracotta is a little better. Be like the resin clumps of spruce. Thankfully, well, for better or for worse, you can eat this currency. Ad break is ending, by the way, on the Twitch side of things, or on the Twitch side of things. Anybody that popped over to YouTube for the ads, feel free to come on back. Right, because the sweet berries, there's 2 big ones and then like a small one. So if we had like I should do this vertically. I don't know why I'm doing this horizontally. Item frame. Throw this back here. There we go. I don't know why I'm trying to do this horizontally. That's not going to work well. Okay. Sweet berries. Let's see. So 1. And then we had another one up here. Like so. Now they have... If we take like mangrove shelves and slabs, could we perhaps make these actually look half decent? If we did like this, I'm just trying to think of like how to like round the shapes a little bit more. Right? We do like that, or maybe trapdoors. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Ooh, but then we also have. Hold on. If I take red concrete. The red concrete almost feels too red. Red concrete powder? Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we just do a little guy right here. Right, we have our little guy right there. Like so. And then, of course, we need the... let's do, like, brown terracotta. As you saw, we did just acquire a lot of brown dye, so brown terracotta is going to be relatively easy to come by. Also, I see Avid's on open now, so I might go bother him in a little bit and see what he's up to. But I want to finish the sweetberry design first, because I'm very enthusiastic about the sweetberry design. That's... low-key too bright? What about doke? What about stripped dark oak wood? Oh, not in the wall, thank you. If I put this back. Okay, how does a stripped oak wood feel? If we were to like do that? I'm not convinced on this yet. This doesn't really look very good yet, admittedly. Green terracotta. We love the sweet berries. I just want to be able to make the design look good. I mean, I know this like kind of looks like a sweet berry, but also like not really. Right? Put this over here. And then with the leaves, it's like that. Okay. I mean, that sort of looks like a sweet berry, but we can improve that design. Trust the process. I am trusting the process. You know what we need? We need more bluish green blocks. I'm glad you like it, Five. It's getting there. It's getting there. What I need is... Do I want to put in a really dark green block where it touches the... There? Or no? No, that's too... That's the darkest green block we have, though, has the annoying white stripe on. I wish kelp didn't have that stripe. It's so difficult to work with. It's so annoying to have to work around that stripe. Because green terracotta is the next darkest green block. Which is a tad bit frustrating. We bust out some green concrete, maybe? So green terracotta goes here. Hi, Beck. Good to see you. Welcome in. Would clay work? I feel like that might not be for this context, so I'm not sure what you mean. Like that looks pretty okay. If I bring that down one more. Dark prismarine. Dark prismarine is too blue. It also has too much texture. If I were to put dark prismarine there, maybe. I think I'm going to stick with the green terracotta, though. I totally lost it. There we go. Yeah. I'm letting my heart rate and blood pressure settle from skull cord today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't blame you one bit. Well, you survived, and that's the important part. I know this leaf is actually not that big, but it just doesn't feel right. Took me 3 hours, but I soloed a brain. Very nice. Congrats. Okay, so this is actually shaped like that. This berry is still too small. I think this berry might just have to be the same size as the others. Is that going to look too weird? I think we just do this. I think we just do that. And then this is looking a bit too big now. How big is your canvas? It's that big. It's however big that is. See, that's actually quite cool. I think that looks pretty good. It doesn't look amazing, but I think it looks pretty good. Right? Like, gotta go to class. Hey, birds of a feather, no worries. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sweetberry looking good. Leaves? Spruce leaves are great, but they are not opaque, right? If I put spruce leaves on here, you will just see through them. But maybe that's not a bad thing, actually. Maybe I want the spruce leaves there. Maybe that's actually not a bad thing. Hold on a minute. Are we cooking? Is this penguin cooking? Put blocks behind them? That's true. I could just put more green concrete or green terracotta behind them. Yeah, that does help a lot. Thank you. Yeah, that does help a lot. Okay, that's good. That's very, very good. Now this stem, I think I want to throw in some doke slabs, maybe? Yeah, that's pretty sick. It's just... Okay, low-key the doke planks actually looks better than the log, so I'm just gonna put that in there. Fences for little twiggy parts to the stem. Are there little twiggy parts? There aren't really any little twiggy parts. I'll try that. Let's try that. I like the idea. Nope, not there. Fence. I think, yeah, a little bit of, like, bushiness would help. Right? I can't really get any in here. And I don't want them to be, like, jutting out like that. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Actually kind of fire. Okay, hold on a second. It's those two. That's pretty good. That's actually kind of sick. I like that. I just wanted to eat clay. Fair enough. I do want, once again, want the fences in here. I think that looks better. Oh, there's that little bit that's... I wish I could do mangrove slab on the top, dark oak slab on the bottom. That would make things a lot easier for me, but I can't. I guess I could do like mangrove stair. That just feels a little weird now, though. That just feels a little weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Put it behind. Yeah, maybe I do have to mess with that a little bit more. If I were to put some stripped oak back there, I just don't like those gaps. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Yeah, because I want to have these have the like the full roundness of the berry shapes. I don't want that to get too like messed up, you know? This is a little tricky. Crimson slab is an in-between mix. Oh, you mean like a full crimson planks? Maybe. It's not really on... No, I think it just feels out of place. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty dang good. That looks really cute. That looks really, really cute. The leaves are still a little strange. The leaves are still a little strange. But all things considered. Let's see. We want green terracotta there. Yeah, that's kind of nice. That's actually really nice. Maybe I do actually put... Hold on a second. Maybe I do actually put the more... Yeah. So the outermost leaf blocks have the white concrete behind them, as opposed to the green terracotta. We're totally getting rid of these snow bits, by the way. This is too messy now. Yeah, the green terracotta is behind the more closer to the stem ones. These outermost ones have the white terracotta behind it. It just creates a little bit more transparency there. I think that's a very cool detail. Okay, let's do this. Let's get rid of all of those glass panes that we don't want. We put our mangrove shelves back. We do that. We come in here. That bone block is sideways. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Gradient the leaf types. What if we were to throw in like mangrove leaves? Because spruce leaves are the darkest. Maybe. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. We could even maybe throw in a couple of these. I know I said I didn't like the stripped oak wood, but I think it actually looks pretty good here. Not there, though. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'm calling it there, guys. I'm calling it there. That's our sweet berry design. That thing looks awesome. I think this is extremely cute. We have to put this somewhere. I don't know if it's necessarily going right here. I wasn't really thinking too much about where it's going to go, but I do think that design is awesome, and I want to put that in multiple places. Yeah, this has got to go somewhere. This has got to go somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, man. We got to get our sky bridge going still. We need another building over here. This secondary building over here could have another sweetberry thing on it. I think that would be nice. We have a little sweetberry, like, sweetberry corporate office. Okay, what kind of corporation has a sweetberry logo? It has to be something that makes sense to be in like a corporate office, right? You don't say like, oh, Sweetberry Farm, because that's a farm. That doesn't fit with like a sterile, bland corporate office. Is it wine? Maybe. Jam? Once again, like a jam bottling facility would not look like this. That would be like something over in the industrial district, right? Sweetberry, is Sweetberry jam an export? Sweetberry Jam could be a nice export. We have the corporate headquarters here. So this one's close to the ground. This next one, I want to have the Sweetberry logo up high in the air. Technology, i.e. the Apple logo. Yeah, wait, instead of Apple computers, isn't Sweetberry computers? Like BlackBerry. Wait, they make phones. Yo, it's the modern technology and all that. Yes, wait, it's like BlackBerry, but Sweetberry. Wait, that's genius. Oh my god, the hottest phone company of 2008, guys. Hold on. Sign. I'm putting a sign there. That's funny. The hottest phone company of 2008. That's so smart. Yes. Oh my god, we're 100% doing that. Sweetberry. Maybe that's the company that owns the Spradio towers. Have they turned these into like cell towers for their Sweetberry phones? Oh my god, guys, the lore. The lore goes crazy. The world building, the lore. Hello? Hello, we're straight up loring it over here. Okay. Sky Bridge. Would be cool to have a glass floor. We have jumped from the 80s to the 2000s. Yeah! Nothing bad happened in 2008. Don't worry, guys. Oh, can I put one more... Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I think Avid's in Axia mode. We'll go bother him in a bit. Get out of here. I want to build the sky bridge first, and we'll wait until he's like not in Axia mode. My Sweetberry is the best phone I've ever had. I'm glad. That sounds awesome. Let's talk about the sky bridge though. I want this to, first of all, we need quartz stairs. I want this thing to, like, have a nice arch to it. You know, you gotta have a nice arch to it, if you know what I'm saying. You gotta have a nice arch to it. So if we were to, like... let's do slab, smooth quartz. Tell Nuke about Sweetberry Limited. I shouldn't I? What do I put down here? Do I do a pale oak shelf down here? No, that doesn't look good. Gosh, how do I make an arch that looks halfway decent? I guess that's fine. I guess that'll do. That's not the most lovely arch I've ever made, but I think, given the circumstances, that's fine. And then, of course, we clone this. This is right in the middle. Yes, good. And now we have an arch. Very nice. That was easy enough. Go ahead and clone that to the other side. And then, of course, we get some glass. Make your connection sweet with... Oh my gosh, we are getting lore. Let's freaking go. We are getting some lore. That's amazing. Wave note, I love that. That's incredible. We have our little tube here. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just making it look funny. How do we make Sky Bridge? I'm just kind of like throwing little greeblings on here and hoping for the best. I think that's actually kind of sick though. I think that actually works pretty well. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Copy air off. We extend this out like so. Yeah, that could work. We can make it one higher though. Let's move this all up by a block. I think it needs to go one higher. We go ahead and extrude. Extrude. Fill in those gaps. So that's kind of cool, right? That's kind of nice. I think, what do you guys think? Does that work? Does that work, or is this weird? If I do maybe like why does that keep happening? I think that's so awesome. I'm glad. The dog has I am her pillow now. Congrats. I think that can work. And then, of course, we just have another building over here. And as you're racing, it's entirely glass. Like, it's cool. It's really cool. Like, that's actually kind of neat. Love it when Leon plays Skybridge Corporations. Yeah. Well, of course, we got to put something on the other side, obviously. Ooh, I've had an idea. Okay, hold on a second. Let's start with... Let's start with a shape. Let's start with an axiom shape. Oh, look at that. We're both in axiom mode now. Oh, my. Let's make this a little smaller. Maybe like 11. I'm just playing around with shapes here. I'm literally just rotating shapes. Hear me out. Sweetberry T-Mobile building. If that goes into the center, is that weird? Something like the Shard in London. Hold on, let me actually look at what that looks like. So I saw it. When I was in London, I saw it. Oh, like that. It is just a big point. Oh, man. It's cool, but I don't know if that's going to look good in Minecraft. I think that... No. Oh, man. It's a good idea, but I think at the scale we're working at, which is not super big... an angle like that is going to be really hard to pull off. However, I never said we can't do other kinds of angles. Wait, no, the fun idea is the best. The fun idea is pretty great. I do like that idea a lot. That's a really good idea. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so if we start like 6. Bear with me here, gamers. I have ideas. I must cook. Hold on. 6, 5, 4, and we do 3, and we do 2. Do 1. Happy New Year. We have this cool little angle here. And then, even better. Why are this freaking spiders? Okay. Frame 1 spider appearance. Got it. We take second point. We rotate. We boop, boop, and boop. And then we put this down here. I don't know if this is going to be base or cringe. It might just be cringe. A shape like this? Is that weird? Is that weird? That might be a little weird, actually. If we were to move this in by a couple blocks and then put, like, pillars? Not... Oh, hold on. If we do, like, smooth stone. Looks futuristic. I'm glad. I'm just not sure. Surprise spiders coming out of nowhere is crazy. If we were to put in pillars like so, right? If we do something like this, move them in maybe? Yeah, no, the surprise spider is crazy. If we do that, coming down. I like this idea, but rather than it be a straight edge, because, you know, nothing is straight on Skyblock Kingdoms, let's raise that up by a block. And then what if we do... Nah, we don't break the floor. Hold on a second. We do like an arc. What if we did an arc? What if we do an arc? 1, 1. Let's change this around, though. Arch. The arch looks better. The arch looks way better. This arch is way better. Okay, hold on. We copy this over. We are copying air, so we're fine. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I think that looks pretty good. Hold on. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Nice odd number. I think that's pretty solid. And then we could even do like the we could do something similar to here, where we have this cool little like. Hold on a second. Burp. Let me just do a little burp. Do something like that. Yeah. Hold on a second. Copy air off. We stack that. Let's bring this over. Oh man, I'm having a good time, guys. I'm sure you can tell. I'm having a good time. Something like that on the inside, right? It's been a minute since I've done proper creative building. It's been a while. It's very hard for me to get into the state of mind where I want to do creative building. But once I'm in, I'm in. And I'm having a great time. And I'm having a great time right now. Ads starting in 1 minute, gamers, just as a heads up to everybody who would like to hop on over to the YouTube side of things to dodge the ads. Yeah, that works. Maybe we actually, nope, not that. Wanna extrude, make that one bigger, make that one smaller. Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. Okay, good, excellent. That's cool looking. Reminds me of Grian's Season 6 base. Oh man, I could kind of see that. First person to tell me what ad they saw gets a free sub. That's crazy. Queen to being you're wild for that. And Talls, hello, welcome in. Great to see you as always. Thank you for your pebbles. Oh man, Queen to being you're that's hilarious. I appreciate that. I think I don't want this angle anymore, though. I'm thinking we make this 90-degree angle. See how that looks? Or maybe, actually, you're throwing out gifted subs like hotcakes. I know, it's crazy. Hobbies, am I right? That's wild. You're insane for that. Okay. We clone this over here. Oh, we need to copy air. There we go. Put that over there. Excellent. Okay, we're just getting rid of this top section. I don't really want this top section, so we can get rid of that. And there we go. A tier 3 sub? Hello? Hold on a minute. I know you said gets a free sub, but a tier 3 sub is crazy. Holy crap. Okay, we are 25% of the way to our sub goal, guys. Queen to me, thank you so much for the tier 3. That's crazy, a tier 3. I don't think I've gotten a tier 3 gifted before. Like, or anybody is tier 3. I don't think anybody is tier 3. Epic Cat, I think you're the only person that's a tier 3 sub right now on this channel because Queen of Bean is insane. Wow, okay. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much. And Epic Cat, enjoy. Enjoy your tier 3 sub. I don't have tier 3 emotes. I didn't think I'd get this far. I have tier 1 sub emotes because that's what everybody does. Nobody does higher than tier 1. I didn't think I'd get this far, so I'll have to make stuff. I'll add a special tier 3 emote just for you, Epic Cat. I'll add a special tier 3 emote. I don't know what. It'll be something, but I'll add something in. Insane. I kind of don't like those anymore. Is there a way I can cram pale oak shelves into this somehow? We also still have to remember this is supposed to be sprucey, right? Oh, you know what we could do? That'd be really cool. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. The sweet berry design? Up here, like on a billboard, maybe? What if it was on a billboard, guys? What if the Joker was a Labubu, guys? You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we got rid of this? Get rid of that. Hold on, I have to fix my posture. I started popping off about that tier 3 sub, and then I just never unhunched my back. No, that looks really weird now. I think we just flat top it. Add a stripped spruce stripe to the floor of the sky bridge. I want the floor to be glass, though. Also, welcome back, everybody. That was in ad jail. You're free. Welcome back, gamers. Appreciate y'all popping on back in after the ad break has concluded. Or ceiling. That's true. Maybe. Okay, we've made some progress here. It's rough drafts. We're making good progress. I want to go bother Avid because I have not said hi to him at all so far in the stream, and he's currently not in Axiom mode. So we're just gonna see. Avid, any chance I can hop by and see what you're working on? If it's spoilers, that's all good, of course. Sick. Okay, let's go bother Avid for a little bit, and then hopefully we get to show Avid the Sweetberry design as well as all these awesome other things we are doing over here at the buildings. But let's just go see what's going on. Well, hello there.
Hello.
Well, hello there.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I am having a great time doing some creative building, and it seems like you are doing something crazy as well.
Doing some skyscrapers. I'm making an arc reactor teleporter.
Oh my. Okay.
So it's gonna fit over this structure where the mass is located.
Oh, it goes around Massey. Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna teleport Massey out to our home world to infect our entire home world.
Ah, I see. More thralls. Yes, very nice.
A whole world of thralls.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah,
Exciting.
Yeah. So I'm going to make like this, I don't know, like this kind of tech ring that has like components hanging off of it and like kind of base it off of like some stuff that I've seen from like the Super Collider, you know, like the LHS.
Oh,
what is it?
yeah. Large Hadron Collider. Yeah.
Large Hadron Collider. Yeah, exactly. So gonna take some inspiration from that a little bit and try to make a thing.
Cool. Yeah. Very nice. Semi-related question: have you seen The Expanse?
I have seen the first season.
Okay, gotcha.
If that counts.
I guess minor spoilers for later in the season, but this reminds me a lot of a very important structure that shows up later in the series. So I was wondering if you happen to be thinking about that. It's very much the same idea.
Okay, because so is that like those are the people from outside the solar system? Do they bring a structure like this? Is that what they do?
How much will your chat care if I spoil like The Expanse?
They'll probably get mad. It's fine. It's better safe than sorry. Yeah. I want to know, but
here,
that's fine.
Warning for anybody who wants to see The Expanse. This show came out like 10 years ago, so you had time. But anyways, yeah, the same like blue virus that's in the early seasons of that show becomes essentially this like sentient biotechnology from this like predecessor race that's super advanced, and eventually it collects enough mass. Funnily enough, it collects enough mass on itself, and it forms this like little orb out in space, and it forms into a ring that's this big portal to like another section of the universe.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. It like morphs into this giant ring shape, and there's this like force field. It's like a big portal that everyone's trying to get through, and it's like it takes you to some other random point in the galaxy or whatever. So this gave me big Expanse vibes. I love that show.
Me too. I just like life got in the way, and I was like I can't commit to all these seasons, but I have
totally
to catch up
fair.
on it now.
It's a lot, and admittedly, the show only covers the first 6 books of the 9-book series, so it ends on a crazy cliffhanger, and I don't know if they're ever going to come back to it.
They're not going to keep going?
I don't think so. It's really annoying.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah, it was one of those, like, you know, streaming, never gonna be sure if there's another season sort of nonsense. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
so like
terrible.
a really cool arc is like starting in the last few episodes of the last season, and then it just
Ooh.
stops. So you get really baited, unfortunately, but it's fun.
Dang. Well, I'll try to do it justice. I have like an idea to add. Like one idea that I have is I want to have these kind of like modules that are almost like concentric rings on the outside. Like,
Ooh, okay.
and so I'm thinking I'm gonna make another ring outside of that, and then just break it up a bunch and use those as like little tack on like transformers or things like that. And I'll build some things on the inside, like maybe fences and stuff, to make it look like it's like wired and crazy.
Right. Yeah, you gotta stick with your design theme, right? You got a bunch of lights, a bunch of little
Yeah.
bits of machinery, right, and bits of tech stapled to all your builds, right? Yeah.
Pretty much. But this will be a bit more like evilified, because you know I got red hair now, and you can't trust anybody with red hair. Apparently, that's
Apparently
that's how
not.
people are treating me. It's not nice.
Red is evil. He's going evil mode. I think red's a
Yeah.
lovely color, but you know, to
Yeah,
each their own.
I have to agree. I mean, it's no purple, but it's still pretty good.
I was purple once, never again.
Don't say never. You never know.
No. Season 3, it comes back.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, you literally did chorus fruit gambling this season. I guess that was Nuke, but still.
Yeah, fair enough. Well,
You can't escape.
I restrained myself this time around. It was tempting. They're very, very tasty, but
Yeah.
yeah. Now I'm
Yeah.
blue. Yeah, every season I turn a different
Oh,
color.
don't be
I'm
so
glad
blue,
to see
buddy.
more people doing that. Aw, well, thanks. It's all on the eyes. What can I say?
It's true. I can see it. Oh, wait. Are your eyes icy this season?
They're just kind of blue.
Are they always this? Do you always have blue?
They've been blue for the whole season, but they're getting bluer.
Oh, because that doesn't look normal. So,
Yeah.
okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say.
It was very, very faint at the beginning, so I don't blame anyone for not noticing. They're getting a little bluer, yeah. It's
Yeah.
a lore thing. It's a lore thing.
Very
Yep.
cool. I wouldn't understand that at all. I don't. Why would you? What? You're changing your skin for lore? That's
Well,
mega
yeah.
cringe.
Crazy. Imagine having to juggle all those skin files. Like, what a
Oh
mess.
god! And then you accidentally do a whole time lapse in my most recent episode and forget my leg is still off, and I need to, and I have to put a pinned
Right.
comment in, and like,
You're doing outfit changes too. You're like adding and removing
dude, it's
limbs.
so
Yeah, that's
hard.
a lot. That's
Yes,
a lot.
Yeah, and the character basically largely looks the same, but then a leg is just normal versus not, and oh gosh, it's so much work.
That's right. You can't just look at the face and be like, oh, it's that one. Right? You gotta. Who's looking at the feet? You know, no one should be looking at our feet that much.
I mean, you know, hey, to each their own, but not gonna yuck anyone's yum.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I
But
just
anyways,
remembered
yeah.
the feet scene in my April Fool's video, but we'll get there.
Wait, is your April Fool's video out, or you know?
In 2 days.
Okay, so there's like a premiere up or something, right?
Yes, there is a
Okay,
live
I thought
premiere.
I saw a premiere up. Okay, yeah, I was like, I feel like it's either okay, cool. I'm very excited to see what you do. Very, very excited.
I'm glad. It's different. This is the first video I've ever made. I was telling my chat this. First video I've ever made that is 100% real life footage. There's no Minecraft footage.
Oh, that's sick. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I spent 6 hours filming on Saturday with a friend. And it was
Cool.
very tiring, but I'm so excited. It's gonna be a video. You know how it goes with these April Fool's videos.
Your April Fool's videos are always 100% commitment to a bit, and I am all here for it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm glad. It's pretty good. I think it turned out pretty well.
I'm sure it is. Well, I'll definitely have to watch it. And chat, you may make sure you watch it too. Leon did a lot of work, put a lot of time into it.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will let you get back to it. I am, as you said, in the middle of the skyscrapers. A
Good
lot of
luck.
white concrete. Thank you.
I'll have to come by and
Appreciate
see
it.
it before you. Are you taking off, or are you going to be working a little longer?
I'll be on for probably another hour or so. I'm like really feeling the good good vibes of the building stream, so
Cool.
I'm good to go for another hour.
Me
so,
too.
yeah.
I love creative building streams. Well, I'll stop by then. I'll try to stop by. Just like let me know when you're. I'll like set a little timer. Chat, remind me in like 40 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
There, I set a timer. They're like Siri.
I know. I love having chat do things. They're my shopping list when I need to get materials. It's so good.
That's so funny. Oh god.
But yeah, that sounds good. Come by anytime.
All right. I will, and thanks for popping by. I appreciate it.
Of course. All right, see you later.
All right, man, catch you later. Bye. Look at him fly away. Look at him.
Pew! Oh, I'm glitching. Oh! Oh! Wait, it doesn't work when I go backwards. Okay. Anyways, don't set your axiom speed to 999% at 3 a.m. 100% real, not clickbait. Gone crazy, gone skibbity. Speaking of becoming real. Anyways, well, that was fun. It's always a good time checking in on Avid and seeing what he's up to. Right, this building is looking very white concrete and very bland. He's glitching through the fabric of time. Wow, crazy. Glitching through the fabric of time. I sure hope nobody takes personal offense to that or anything. I'm sure hope it's nobody's like responsibility to keep the fabric of time, you know, cohesive or something. That would be a real shame. I'm sure they'd be really annoyed by that. Anyways. Buildings. This did not look good. I wanted this to look good, but this just looks like a bad haircut. So we're going to not do that. Yeah. This just looked like a bad haircut. Wow, 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 wow. Awa, 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 awa. Can I get an awa, awa? Right, so I wanted this building to be tall. I'm thinking we do... That's like the halfway point, right? Yeah, we got to awa awa in the chat. Yeah, we got some awa awas. Amazing. Love my awa awa-ers. That's maybe a little too large, actually. If we do like 5 blocks? What I want to do is I want to put the sweetberry thing on either side of this. Right, like if I just have that be big, and then we do sweetberry, and then, oh, you know what we can do? We can do verdant froglight, deep slate, polished deep slate. We do, like, what do you call these things? Like the lights? We can do the cool fancy lights. Hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah, we get the, not there. We get the cool fancy lights. We are nothing but herds of sheep or waddles of penguins. I forget what the name for a group of penguins is. Is it actually called a waddle? Because I genuinely don't remember. I should know these things. Lime lights? Good song. No, I think I'm going to stick with the verdant frog lights because they go with the Sprodway. If I do something like along those lines. Why does that look weird? What if... Okay, we've done these lights before. Where is the Spradio shop? We've literally done these lights before, and I'm just ignoring the fact that we've done the same design. Yeah, they're okay. They're over here at the record shop. We literally did... Oh, wait, no, we didn't. We didn't. We did these Shroomlight mangrove things instead. Why is this on? This is just creating unnecessary lag. That does not need to be there. Gonna disappear for a bit. Hey, Cozy Cat, no worries. On land, waddle on a water raft. That's right. Yes, it's a raft of penguins. I love that. It's so cute. Okay, so what we do thing of deep slate around the side. Or around the top. There's 6 names for a group of penguins? Wow, they should add another one. And then it would be 6. No, okay, I forced that so much. That's so forced. Okay. Our little sweetberry pixel art is super duper cute. So we have to put it in more than one place. And by more than one place, I mean we slap it over here. That almost fits. Oh, it just barely doesn't fit. I think I'm going to make this building 1 block wider just so we can fit the sweetberry thing in here a little bit better. Oh, Nuno, hello, welcome in. Thank you for your pebbles. Beware of skibbity toilet shape. Oh, no. Oh, no, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Ah! Yeah, let's move this entire thing. We need to scooch that and scooch this. They've spotted each other. Hello. Okay. Let's move this over. What the Sigma is happening here? Add in the missing gray concrete. Oh, you know what would be kind of cool, actually? What if instead of gray concrete, what if we did the strip spruce here? Wait a minute, guys. I've been looking for ways to make this more sprucey, right? What if we do stripped spruce wood? Yeah, that's good. Okay, we're doing that. We're so doing that. Okay. What if I move this entire thing back by a block? Guys, I'm unintentionally making skibbity toilet shape. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I wasn't even trying to. It just happens on its own nowadays, guys. It literally just happens on its own. We flip this. We bring this over here. Flip. There we go. I also want to bring this 1 block up. This should go a block up as well. Leon, we know it was intentional. It wasn't, though. That's the thing. It actually wasn't intentional for once. It genuinely was not intentional. I swear. I swear it was not intentional. I know nobody's gonna believe me, but it was not intentional. I promise. You gotta trust me on this one, guys. Okay, there we go. Now we have the, like, cool hanging down thing. I do still want to see how the mangrove looks. Oh, man. I feel like... Should they be shroom lights? Would that be more in line with the sprucey look? If they were shroom lights? I guess let's just do shroom lights. I have no idea where that trapdoor ended up. That's over there. Guys, it was not intentional. Trust. I swear it was not intentional. Bug antenna spotlights. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that's what they look like. Like that, right? And then we just clone that to the other side. Like so. This top section, I don't know what we do with this top section. I think, oh, I know what we do here. We take some stone. This is just gonna be like a little, like a, you know, those like cool, what do you call it? First of all, I want to do up here what I've done for like these sorts of buildings, the industrial buildings. I want to put like a little duct, and oh, it's like what we did over here. Where is it? Over here with these. Yeah, I like these a lot. These are cool. Missed a trapdoor? I probably did. I beat my record for the worst thing I've ever drawn. Oh boy. I am very excited to see what that is. Ooh, gaming. Might need to censor this. Oh no. Okay, where's the missing trapdoor? There's the missing trapdoor. Thank you, Epic Cat. And then I'm thinking, smooth stone. Here. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. That was your last free sneeze? What is that supposed to mean? Also, what if we stole a Spradio antenna design? What if we stole one of these guys and just slapped it on top of the building because we can? What if we stole this? I know this, it doesn't really fit super well in the ultra modern skyscraper-y setting, but I want to add more details to these buildings, and I think one more of these would be really nice over here. So if we were to have this like here, right? Or maybe up and back. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that a lot. Okay, and then we bring this down. This whole section can clone that. When in doubt, have more radios. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Words to live by. What's on the bottom of this? There's actually nothing here. Why is there just a hole in this radio tower? Are they all like that? Hold on a minute. I've built these. I built that one over there. Nuke built this one. That one also just has a hole. Why do they just have holes? Why can't you just fall in and just get stuck? I guess there's a door, so you're not stuck. But still, you could fall in the other side and be stuck. Yeah, you could literally just be stuck in here. Why is there just a hole there? There's not supposed to be a hole there. Anyways, we have our little Spradio tower here. That's cool. We have to make sure this doesn't stay like a toilet forever. We need to make sure that is not toilet mode. Ooh. And then we steal this design again. And we put this here. Yes. Oh, yes, we put this there. And we put it here. Ooh, yes, we're gaming. We're gaming. It's accurate. Radio towers are made out of lattices. Interesting. Okay. And that way I can do a ring of packed ice, like so. Is there lore on what the radio towers are broadcasting? Besides Milkman's Hotline Bling meme, I don't think anyone's ever actually elaborated on that. I guess there's the... Well, oh, no, have you seen my episodes? Because I did make reference to the radio playing music a couple times. If you remember a couple of my episodes, one episode in particular had a bit where I was trying to tune the radio on the top of the record store. And it kept playing different things. It played like some random songs and stuff, songs from my videos. It played one of Avid's songs, I think. It played some other stuff. So there's that. But there hasn't really been like an established canon, if that's what you're asking. I would like for there to be an established canon, so get on it, fan artists. It plays 24/7 Eurobeat. I am down for that. Watch this videos like December. Yeah, and I don't blame you. That was, I think, episode 6. And it's now episode 16 just went out, so it's been a while. Listen, I'm forgetting what happened in the beginning of the season too. Don't worry, and I've made the dang things, and I'm forgetting what's happened in the beginning of the season. So don't worry, you're not alone there. Okay, we've added our little top section, except it doesn't really look right with just the with just a half block. Half a block gap. So I'm gonna get rid of that. You heard it, folks. 24/7 Eurobeat is canon. Yeah! I'm sure Nuke hates it. If I go ahead and do that, how does that look? Not terrible. There's nothing on this side, which we'll have to fix. What if we steal this. Steal this design. And put it on the side of the toilet. I'm going to have to explain to Nuke that the fact that this looks like a Skibidi toilet was genuinely not intentional on my end. I'm going to have to explain it, and he's not going to believe me. He's going to give me a look. He's going to be like, sure, bro. I absolutely believe you. But yeah, look how this looks. Guys, that looks really good. That looks super cool. Oh, man. I love these patterns. As you can see, I just cannot get enough of these. However, I do want to get rid of it here. I think that's not a good idea. But yeah, what can I say? I love these designs. This design motif is super duper sick. Could I, in theory, put a third pillar here? I could. What if I move that? I move that. And then I clone to the middle. We have, and now we have space for a third pillar in there. Okay, that's probably better. 106.7 FM, 24/7 Eurobeat and Skibidi Toilet. My God, creeper jump scare. Right, okay, so this is cool. Ad break starting in 1 minute for anybody that wants to skip the ads. Don't forget, I stream on YouTube. What do we put here? We put the snow things here. We put the snow design here. Yes? Probably? Yes, that looks... Okay, this is going to be good. This will look pretty good. We just kind of slide that down there. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Once again, we're using the same designs, same design language we've been establishing throughout the kingdom, throughout the central district, but just reinventing it in different ways. I kind of don't want to put my name on this. Oh no. Oh boy. Want a break from the ads? Savings and the Creator, hello on the YouTube side of things. Eurobeat turned corporate. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, this is... The sweet berry is really cool, but it doesn't really look so good from the ground. You'd only really see half of it. I think that's probably fine. We need to put something here. We gotta put something right here. I don't know what's gonna go right here, but we need something right there. It's too barren. It's too barren and boring. And similarly, this sky bridge, we should get rid of that. These, I don't like those. Okay, there we go. That's a better looking sky bridge. Ooh, wait. What if? Regular ice. Yes? Maybe? No. No. That's too much. That's too much. What if I make it even more infrequent? It'll melt? Will it? It might. I know there's the end rods here. Penguin mural on the blank wall? Maybe. I could put something here. I could very much put something here. I have been okay, so here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing about actually, now that you mention it. We have Sabines on the YouTube side of things saying penguin mural on the blank wall. So this unfinished building right here, this gradient one, is a reference to Nuke's Hardcore World. Here's a fun fact for you guys. This building with all the different stripped wood colors is a reference to Nuke's Hardcore World, which means if we're doing references in buildings, I could also include a reference to a past series, perhaps. Maybe, and just maybe, we grab a little orange terracotta and just, you know, real fast, just do a little something like that. Very rough design, of course. Not final. But just thinking we could, you know, we could do a little something here, perhaps. It would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Leon, you need to see fan art right now. Okay, hold on a second. First of all, ad breaks are over on the Twitch side of things. Welcome back. You are now free from ad jail. Congratulations. We're doing funny things over here, as you can see, making epic reference. You got me intrigued about the fan art channel. Just give me a second to pull this up. Carve out a little, like, something here. Very, very rough design. As you can see, it's been a while. But you see the vision. And with that, I say, let's go have a look at some fan art. I don't know what to expect. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up the fan art channel, and you are going to get my blind reaction to whatever has been posted over there. And if I deem it worthy, I shall put it on the stream for all to see. Let's see what we've got going on here. What? Yep, that sounds about right. You know what? That's getting put on stream. You guys are gonna get the glory of this beautiful image. Right there. We're gonna put it right there. We're gonna put it right there for everybody to see it. What is this? Oh. Hold on, I need to like soy jack at this. Hold on a second. Oh. Okay, I've successfully soy jacked at it. Give me a second to like die. Right, okay. Absolute cinema. What can I say? Two hands in the air. Absolute cinema. Beautiful. Spectacular. I'm gonna... You know what? Sometimes when a very special message or a special image comes along, I just like to, like, add it to the stream. And I feel like this is deserving of being put in the corner. We're gonna put this right here in the corner. We're gonna put this right there in the corner. It's just gonna be there. It's just gonna be. Yep. It's there now. It's there now. It's just a little guy in the corner. Nothing wrong with a little guy in the corner. Okay. Anyways, I think this probably needs to go down. Well, yeah, okay, this needs to go down a lot, actually, now that I think about it. Because we have to have the whole heart. We're completely missing the heart here, guys. This has to go down a lot. Okay, let me just move this real fast. Copy air on, very nice. This goes down to, like, there. This can't be my legacy. Wow, check out this one and only piece of fan art that Wraith Doge has ever drawn. I can't believe they only ever chose to draw one piece of fan art, and it was this. Can't believe there's no other pieces of Wraith Doge fan art out there other than this one image. Anyways, this needs to go down a little bit more, I think. We need the heart here somewhere. Also, this is low-key too big. I made this UHCG tower too, like, wide. So let me just extrude that in by a little bit. I have to make the Founders Town Tower look less dumb. That's my problem. It looks really dumb right now. I guess I could put like the jungle slabs on it, but still, it needs the heart. It needs the heart. What can I say? It's supposed to have something like this in here. It's a little too small as well. Like that just looks dumb. We're gonna workshop that, guys. I need a small UHCG Founders Town Tower design. This is gonna be a work in progress. Is this radio station canonically sponsored by Sweeper? I think it is. I think it is. Tell you what. Oh, you know what I want to incorporate into this? You know what? I might axe this entirely. Hold on a second. I might axe this. I want to put spruce leaves in places. I've got a better idea. I've got a better idea. Listen, love UHCG, but I've got a better idea. What if we did... Look at all the creatures. Okay, wow, there were a lot of guys in there, huh? I've got an idea, and you're gonna have to bear with me here. I love UHCG, but I've got an idea that's a little bit better. This whole tower is even blocks. This whole tower is even. Effect, give LeonSBU strength, infinite, 100, true. Let's just go obliterate all these gamers real fast. Are there any more gamers in here? No, we've got torches in here. That's good. That's smart. I was being smart here. I'm gonna put torches and go obliterate the rest of the gamers. Whoa, it's a chicken jockey. Oh, whoa. Gonna assault a movie theater employee. Thanks for the explode. I appreciate it. I could do that, Epic Cat, but then I wouldn't be able to obliterate all the enemy gamers. Anyways. Okay. Problem solved. Effect. Clear. Clear inventory. I got the disc! I did! Oh, I missed a gamer. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You're gonna die in a more fashionable way. Get into the void. Get voided, brother. Okay. What I was gonna do here... Oh, wait. I've got an even better idea now. Oh, hold on a second. Deep slate tiles. Guys, you're gonna have to let me cook on this one. Guys. I've got an idea that might actually be extremely sick. You're just gonna have to bear with me. ADHD Coyote, welcome in and thank you for your pebbles. Great to see you. What if we did like a tiered waterfall of some kind? I know that sounds crazy, but I've got ideas. Hold on. Frog light. Let's do the Geen frog light. Let's put this back here. I've seen this before in a city building somewhere, and it was really cool. Water. Oh, man. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. How is this going to work? We do the leaves. There's a design here. I just can't really feel it yet. How about an ice fall? That's a good idea, actually. If I were to, like, do this. Ooh, actually. Bear with me here, gamers. Bear with me. Gonna stack this back. You know, thank you for the stream, Leon. Good night. Hey, good night, Just Two. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, is this gonna work? I hope this works. I really hope this works. Doesn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Okay, this is an idea. I've gotta workshop this. The original thing I was gonna do, which actually, let me put those back. I'm thinking, boop. Yeah, okay, that's good. Put these back. What I was originally gonna do, I was gonna have these little panels of leaves here. Icefall could look good. It could look good. An icefall would be kind of cool. What I was gonna do is I was gonna have these panels of leaves with frog lights in the back for just a little bit of light, right? Just a little bit of light. It looks like a mouth now. Okay, unfortunately, I have not cooked here. This is not what I was hoping for. I will need to workshop this idea. The waterfall could go up by one. Bleh. Hit him with the bleh. Goodbye, vintage. Hit him with the bleh. Yeah, that's not exactly what I was hoping for, but I'm going to leave it there for now because it's funny. The idea is I want to incorporate spruce leaves more. We haven't used enough spruce leaves as designs, which I get that it's very difficult to incorporate spruce leaves into like a modern city skyscraper, but we got to do something about it. I want to use at least a little bit of them somewhere. We've been decent about using the spruce wood. End rods. Is that too many end rods? That's a little too many end rods. What if I take out every other end rod? Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. This will work. We'll work on this a little bit more later. Let's move on to other parts of the building where I have a better idea of what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Why are we missing blocks here? That's weird. This under section is really cool. These pillars are not necessarily as cool. We can do something better here, probably. Could we use tough, perhaps? Or deep slate? Deep slate would go with the Sproadways. Let's try deep slate. Okay, I've got an idea. What if we do, like, deep slate tile wall here, and then a few of these. Yeah, deep slate tile walls, and then we just stack that up. Stack it up. Stack it up. I think that looks a little better, almost. I would say that's probably better. I like the fact that there's... Oh, not stack. Clone. There we go. I like the fact that there's a little bit more... Why am I so bad at Axiom? I like the fact that there's a little bit more depth to it, a little bit more variety to it. Yeah, that's better. That's 100% better. I like that a lot more. Hope you guys like that more as well. I think this looks way better. I think that's pretty good. And then something can go under here. What if we take another one of these sets of lights? I really like how these lights turned out. What if I just clone it and put it down here? Looks great. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. If I get rid of this. That looks weird now, though, because it's like jutted out by one. Right? Oh, that looks a little strange. Let's try moving this down. I think... Put it down by a block. I keep messing with that one block of fence. No, that now doesn't look right. I'm going to leave it back up here. I like the idea of there being another line here, but I don't know if I can really pull it off. What if we just did like that? No, okay, I think we gotta can this design, unfortunately. Excuse me. Hello, Axiom. You wanna work, please? You wanna work, please? Thank you. Okay, there we go. I wanna do something here. Not sure what to do here. This is a bit of a puzzle. Love the sweetberry look here. Then I feel like this needs some sort of separation. I feel like we need to... Hello, there's a gamer up here. Give me a second. We need some sort of separation here. You know what I mean? Some sort of separation right here. Like a 2-block thing to separate this billboard from whatever is underneath. And I don't know what's going to go here. Oh, what if we did another one of these? What if we did another one of these sprucey end rod things in the middle, maybe? I feel like it's kind of a lot. But let's give it a shot anyways. This all has to go away, though. That's the problem. There we go. Okay. Well, it's not the right dimensions either, unfortunately. So we'd have to move this. We have to put some more concrete there. Now this is going to look really strange. You see the problem we've created here, right? There's the shape just doesn't really work. If I just remove that entirely. Not bad, not bad. I think I have to get rid of that fence. I think that fence is causing too many problems. If I do one more doke slab down there instead of a fence, I think that's actually better. Yeah, see, look, we literally got rid of the fence there. The fence is a nice detail, but it kind of messes with that section of the design too much. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Oh, hello. I think that's pretty good. Oh, another thing we should make sure we do before I forget. Guys, how could I forget about making the bottom of this building all gross and grimy? How could I possibly forget? We got to make this look all gross and grimy, you guys. Very, very important step in the process here. Gonna add a little extra grime around this section near the foot of the Sprodway Bridge. Yeah, let's get lots of grime here. A lot of bone blocks. We have a lot of bone blocks, which is good. We need plenty of blown blocks, bone blocks this season. That's good. We've got the bottom sections pretty thoroughly grimed up. Right, I'm just popping in to say, what are you doing that prompted Ghost to create that monstrosity sitting in the corner? We talked about a certain feet scene in Wednesday's April Fool's video. There may or may not be a feet scene. There may or may not be a feet scene. That's all I'm going to say. And Raytheon decided to create that. I think it's great. My fear of the video grows. You should be afraid of this video. You should be very, very afraid of this video. Like, the video, large parts of the video are, like, pretty normal. I have to explode. Hold on a second. Okay, so large parts of the video are, frankly, quite normal. But then I'm just gonna sucker punch you with random awfulness out of nowhere. Like, random things will just hit you like a truck, like this. Like, there's gonna be random bits that just hit you like a truck, and it's gonna be freaking funny. Sorry, 1 second. I'm getting an important text message. The fish jump scare while I'm answering my phone is crazy. Only penguins and normal do not seem compatible. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Is that related to the feet scene? We'll see. I'm going to stop spoiling things and let you discover things on Wednesday. How about that? I think it would be a lot more fun if I just let you guys discover things on Wednesday. Oh, we never actually put a hole to this other building here. That's important. Yeah, the sky bridge is looking fine. It's a little thin on the inside. Only fins would have been better. Yeah, people have said that. Only fins, only flippers. It probably would have, but what can you do? What's done is done. Twitch decided I don't get to know what prompted the foot penguin to crash specifically for that portion. Oh no! Well, I can tell you. We were talking about the portion of the April Fool's video that we're talking about the feet scene. Yeah. And we got a hat swap coming in. Okay, give me 1 second. I shall hat swap right away. Oh, I forgot it's right there in my chatting window. Oh, God, on my chatting scene, it's right here. Hello, gorgeous. Give me 1 second. The what? You heard me. The lead, the Leon feet. That's cursed. Fix my chair real fast. Close enough. Jump scare. Yeah, I forgot this is right here. New hat acquired. Okay, the gay zebra hat. Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the building. We have these cool deep slate tile things. This looks awesome. We have to figure out what else goes on the sides of this building, because this building still feels a little bit bland. All these buildings still feel a little bit bland. Oh, yes, it's the Tips Fedora Machatter hat. Oh, Avid saying stuff. My 40-minute chat timer just went off. Can I come by? Absolutely. Okay, we're having company. Everyone act normal. We're having company over. Oh, hi.
I heard that.
Hello. No, you didn't. Hello. Welcome to skyscrapers. I've been busy. These 3 buildings are what I've been doing today.
Wow. I like that you've gone for a different palette for these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
these are sick. The white
you.
Concrete, the prismarine. Hopefully, I can supply that for you if you need.
Ooh, this building's actually already done, and don't worry, we did buy a lot of prismarine from you.
Good.
Yeah.
I have
Already
more if you ever
purchased.
need
Don't
it.
worry. Thank you.
These are
it's
sick,
specifically
though.
yeah, these three, the ones with the
Ooh,
sweetberry pixel art on them.
sweetberries.
Yep.
I love that.
My chat suggested sweetberry pixel art. You know Blackberry, the company?
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, Spruce
I was
Kingdom
like,
has
what is
sweetberry. We supply all of your flip phone needs.
Fantastic. Is that like goat horns then? Or like what are we talking?
I'm not sure actually. I haven't thought that far ahead, but it's something along those lines.
Yeah, that's cool because you do have goats. So
we do have goats. We haven't done anything with them yet. We have to at some point. Yeah.
yeah.
But
This
yeah.
is so cool.
Thank
the
you.
The overpass, dude. That looks amazing as
Yep,
well.
we got a little sky bridge. I'm not super happy with how it looks right now, but the idea is there. I like the idea. It just, I don't know, it feels a little strange. But yeah, it's a cool idea. I'm really trying to, like you said, make this feel modern in a sprucey way, right? The tricky thing is, A, I have to build the cool buildings with the cool shapes, and then B, I have to make it still feel like it's part of Spruce Kingdom. Which is difficult when it's all stone and
like
deep slate and concrete. But I'm trying my best.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess like I'm trying to see why you think it looks weird. I think the only thing maybe is just like this part here could use something so it's not just like glass into wall, maybe. But otherwise, I think it looks great. I don't even know if that's a problem. I'm like, what do I look for that he's seeing?
Right.
Like,
I think those
you
were
could even have
bothering
such
me
a
a bit.
light little texture like this. Maybe
Yeah,
of like,
yeah.
But that's a little warm for what you have. So I don't know.
I think the main thing with all of this is just it's too much blank white. It's too much blank white concrete,
here.
right?
Right here.
Yeah. Like this building's, none of these buildings are 100% finished. I want to texture them maybe a little bit. I made the bottoms like a little grimy and gross.
Ooh,
a little bit of that grime. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that looks really good. Down to the sand too. It looks really nice.
That is directly stolen from a B-Dubs video from way back when he was doing a Brutalist buildings. I was like, wow, that block palette's really cool. And here we are.
Nice palette. You can really see it here too. Like just looking all around. I love bone blocks. They are amazing.
I know. Bone blocks are so sick. They're such a good block.
Yeah. Dude, I love this. So this is what you've been working on this stream. Is this like
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's really cool.
It's just these three buildings. It's it's a lot. As you know, the creative building goes pretty slow. We try out things, scrap ideas. The Spradio Tower.
Oh
yeah, we got a few of these actually.
Cool. Are they like pointing at specific things?
That would have been smart, but no.
Okay, I didn't know if they like you always one points at another one always or something. I don't know, like 5G tower antennas or something. I don't know.
Might have to change it now, but yeah, we've got a few of these because I mean it's a good idea because our whole thing was like the Spradio, right, with our record shop and all that from earlier in the season. So there's three of these now, including the one I just put on the Sweetberry building. So it's a cool design. That's Nuke's design.
Oh, a park at a diagonal on the vertical.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably not happening.
I mean, it's cool. I'll tell you that. It's
thanks.
Cool.
It
looks like a potato.
It does look like a potato, yeah. We wanted to do parks, and I was like, we have to have one be a Podzol park because alliteration is fun. I don't know if it's gonna happen because, like you said, it's round. It would need something underneath it. It's at an angle. We already have a lot of other green spaces too. Like the Bank District has a green space and their little strips of green and stuff. So I'm not sure how much we'll need it, but the idea is there.
Yeah, it makes sense. And you have all these discs over here. This is like your little like creative palette.
Yeah, all of this is just we have a lot of junk thrown around the creative server.
Okay. Because there's an ask. I think Nuke has been asking to update the creative server. So if you want to keep any stuff, make sure to save it.
Yeah, we got to make one giant schematic at some point. Yeah, Nuke made different disc versions for our records shop, but then we just kind of never did anything with them. It'd be like that really sometimes. Cool. Thank you.
It's really cool.
But yeah, that's Spruce Kingdom. You've already seen the ice boat course, obviously.
Yes,
so that
love the ice boat course.
Needs no explanation.
These new
It just
towers
needs
are
more
awesome,
buildings.
dude, though. I love it. I love that you've gone for a totally new palette. It's so sick to see like a city center forming, like your skyline is starting to really come to shape.
That's the hope. That's the hope. There's one specific spot which has a really cool skyline, and it's the creative server, so it's a little bit weird. But if you don't mind, I'm gonna show you this one specific spot. It's over on the bridge. You can get this really cool diagonal shot, and once again, creative server. There's a lot of junk everywhere, but if you stand right here, around here, and you do F3, you go into 30 FOV. You get like everything at once. You might even have to go back a little bit.
Gosh, this base.
It's a mess, but it's my mess.
I don't think anything even comes close to this on the server. Like in terms of density and detail.
I appreciate it. I mean, the thing is, one thing I'm realizing, there's so many other people have done a way more consistent base design, and Doka's a great example of that. Like, it is very dense and detailed, and that's great, but much like a real life big city, design-wise, it's all over the place. It's
cool,
very
though.
hodgepodge.
That's so cool. Like, I don't know, Doka, at a certain point, we were just like, I think we've done everything we can with this style.
Right. Fair enough.
Like, you get to mix it up, where we had to just make a whole kingdom to get like a new build style. You can just throw a building. Like,
right. It is
really
nice
cool.
for keeping the motivation going. Yeah, it's a proper city. But for example, like you and Marm have done the really consistent design language, and like Poke, another great example, right?
Yeah,
Poke is so good at that. Acacia's done a really good job with that too.
I mean, we all did a good job. I think that's this is going to be the coolest world download. Think about how awesome, like how much time people are going to spend just wandering around and being lost in all the bases.
I hope so. I am going to add so many little nooks and crannies to this city.
Yeah, that's the thing you can do, because like mine is so open. I'm like, I could add a little another path here or there, but like yours, you can get around so many different ways. Like, that's just so cool.
Yeah, that was something I really wanted to do. I wanted to have those little alleys you can just run around and be a rat, It's fun. But yeah, thank you though. I appreciate it. Sometimes I'm just like, what am I doing with this space? But it is kind of sick.
Making art. It's beautiful.
Fair enough.
It's really, really cool.
Enough.
I can't wait to see how you finish it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm getting there with my arc reactor. It's slow. But I'm gonna try to do some things right now to see if I can get it to like come together, and then I don't know.
Gotcha.
We'll see. It's gonna take some time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I may pop by briefly after I end my stream just to see what you've done so far.
Not a lot. I'm trying though. It's slow progress.
Yeah. No, it'd be like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But cool.
Hey,
Yeah. Stop by. All right. See you later.
See ya.
I'm gonna teleport away. Goodbye.
Okay. And then he was gone. Also, hi Teddy, welcome in, and Unstable C, thank you very much for the follow, and welcome on into the Penguin Cove. All right, so hyped to play on the World Download, explore Spruce and Noom on the round of the racetrack. So keep this in mind, guys. When I say I'm adding little details and bits of grime and detail and whatnot, and like hidden secrets, I'm gonna be adding a lot. Like, I have to get these buildings done not before the end of the season, but before like a few weeks before the end of the season. I want to get all these buildings done this month, because there's only so many months left in the season, and I have got not only buildings to make and an entire disc over here to make, and potentially an ice boat course to expand, but I also want to make all these little crevices and detail and secrets. Excuse me. Like I was going to show Avid this, but I figured it'd be a little weird to show before it was finished, but all these little nooks and crannies and alleyways in here, all these little tiny little spaces. You could have a killer hide and seek game in Spruce Kingdom. You could have such an amazing hide and seek game at Spruce Kingdom. That might be a fun thing to do at the end of the season, actually. There's so many little crevices and nooks and crannies and little hiding spots you can kind of poke yourself into. Just hop in like a random thing, all these little alley spots and all that. It's really cool. Prop hunt, yeah. Cool, Lily, welcome in. Good to see you. Do hide and seek would be funny. There's so much density to it, right? Like, you could even do like hide and seek without going inside buildings. Like, you could hide, like, imagine somebody hides here. Imagine somebody hides here and crouches so you can't see the name tag. You have to be at like a very specific angle. I guess you could see him from, you couldn't even see him from here. You'd have to be like, there's all these little spots, you know, all these little hiding spots, and it's entirely intentional. It's entirely by design. I love all these little nooks and crannies of a big, complicated place like this. I think it's super, super cool. Rat and seek. Community hide and seek in Spruce. That would make for an awesome stream. Wait a minute. I could pull the world download and do some sort. That would be a lot of fun. If I figure out a way to do like a community server sort of thing, that would be an awesome thing to do. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, this has been very, very fun. We've got a lot of work done. I'm going to go ahead and call it here, though, guys. This has been a lot of building, a lot of feat discussion, looking at that image in the bottom right-hand corner. Don't forget, everybody, April Fool's video, Wednesday, April 1st. Oh, I keep forgetting it's there. Wednesday, April 1st, 12 p.m. Eastern time. But guys, thank you so much for stopping by. This has been a really, really fun stream. I'm glad I missed the feat. Well, the feat are right here for you. I will see you on Thursday for another Skyblock Kingdom stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Once again, keep an eye out for the April Fool's video. We are, of course, going to go right into Avid since we have been hanging out with him a good bit this stream. There he is. Creative building. Start the raid. Let me just go ahead and get that raid going. Okay, raid. Message. LeonSBU raid. We're going to do the hi emoji and the... No, let's not do the woohoo emoji. I'll use the woohoo emoji. We'll do the love emoji. There we go. What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? I'm just gonna... I don't know what to say. It's just gonna be a key smash. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Okay, there's our raid message. I'll see y'all all over on Avid's stream. Guys, don't forget April Fool's video. And once again, have a good one, you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. I'll see you over there.